Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. Just hopping on into it here. If you went here last time, we had started the heavy modular frame factory. We got finished with the structure and stuff like that. We got the machines in place as well. But we also did all of this. So, just to kind of speed things up, we went ahead and finished all of the supporting structure for the train stations and for the factories, because we're going to be copying this. We got this one done. We got that one done. That one done. Well, we didn't build the platforms, but we got them connected to the train line, essentially. But we built all the train stations, and we built all the train lines, and all these bridges going and connecting up to our main rail line here through the use of these spirals as well. Which, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. Got that done, though, and everything's looking good. So, what is today's plan? Well, today's plan is to finish up the heavy modular frame factory, and if we able to finish it in time, hopefully get started on the fused modular frame factory, which is going to be right there. And then over there is going to be the pressure conversion cubes. So we're going to get that done. But today, though, we are going to be doing some belting and stuff like that, so should be good. Also, just in case you haven't heard, there's going to be some new content on the channel on Thursday. I should say on Thursdays. We're going to be playing Medieval Engineers with DDG. He decided to start playing that. And hopefully eventually we'll get to Space Engineers. We'll get around to that one, because, man, that would be fun. But, yep, going to be Medieval Engineers on Thursdays. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that if you enjoy that game or anything like that. It seemed pretty fun when we first played it, so it should be good. We also did the calculation for how much we're going to be producing. We're going to be producing 28 heavy modular frames per minute out of 4 manufacturers, fully overclocked pretty much. It's like 97% or not 97%, 248, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, it's 97, I would say 97% fully overclocked. 248%. Overclocked there. We're going to be producing 7 per machine, 7 times 4, 28, of course. And then that's going to be the reason we haven't gone any higher is because because if we actually look here how many modular frames we're going to be using, it's going to be 74.67, and we're only producing 100 over there at the modular frame factory. So that is the main reason why. Yeah, like I said, today's plan is to get this finished. So I guess let's get started here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna be going with. Oh yeah, I wanted 2 lines of splitters, didn't I? So it's gonna be like this. And we'll go 3 on the next one. It's just so we have a little bit of floor space. Just like that, and then we're going to go back down, so we'll go 5, and just so that it's kind of asymmetrical a little bit. Okay, now you got our towers. Let's go ahead and delete all of these. It's gonna take a minute to select them all. But yeah, I figured doing it this way would make it look a little bit, kind of asymmetrical-ish. Now, this factory, as we discussed last time, this factory is not going to be completed today. Or it is, but it is going to be completed today. It's not going to be running today. That's what I mean. Yeah, there we go. Words and such. It is not going to be running today. And the reason it is not going to be running today is because we don't have heavy industrial, or sorry, we don't have what is it, the encased industrial beams. That's it. Yeah. Don't know why I couldn't think of it. The encased industrial beams, we do not have those. We do not have that factory at all. Eventually, I will get around to it. This week has been very, very busy, so I've been kind of all over the place. Haven't really had a time to. I haven't even had a minute to myself to go in between episodes to build stuff, or to even play on the dedicated server, which we're going to be playing on today. But you guys won't get that episode till tomorrow, so. Because, yeah, we recorded on Tuesday and then release it on Wednesday. The good old dedicated server. Right there. Nope. But yeah, super enjoying this. These factories are pretty good. Super enjoying it because we're making big old cubes for factories, big old frames, making it look like the factory, making it look like the part that we're making. Because we're doing that, and we've already got templates and stuff, I'm able to get these factories up much faster. Unlike what we normally do, which is we take inspiration from the thing we're building and we kind of make a factory out of that, or we make just whatever factory works and looks good, I suppose. Is always pretty good too. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, then we can't forget the supports here. Just like that. Okay. Then we just gotta build that over here. But I like putting these supports in. It makes stuff look nice. Makes everything look very, very nice. There. It's right there. Nope. Right there. There we go. There. There. And there. Okay. There's our stacks. So then we can go ahead and take our lifts. I'm wondering how I should do this. Should I go from the splitter to the machine? Yeah. That looks the best. But yeah, we definitely need to get that encased industrial beam factory up and going. And if I don't get it done before we finish out this project, I suppose that'll be the next thing, because that is definitely needed. Getting that up and going. Okay, there's all of our lifts, and then I always like to give that extra little bit of support for each one of these. Alrighty, and now that it's super dark, can you guys see anything? Don't worry, we have a sunrise. Ooh, beautiful sunrise. That. Ooh. Ooh. Now that is a beautiful sunrise. I had to get an image of that purple with the planet and my two lit factories there. That's pretty nice. Anyway, so I did manage to get the belt work done on the inside. Got the merges and stuff. Whoops. And then put a little too much emphasis on my F there. Sometimes that happens. You get a little overzealous and... yeah, it happens. Yeah, you know what? Let's put that floor hole here instead. So the reason I'm putting it there and then nudging it where I need it is because I don't want it to go to a 4-meter thickness, because that's going to mess up my belts. So this will be the output belt, though. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we need 2 uploaders at the edge and end of this. Organization, uploader. Something wrong with my storage. I might not have uploaders on those. And if you guys are wondering what the heck are you talking about, don't worry about it. just don't worry about it. And we'll put it there. Just use the straight mode. So that, and that. Yeah, that is interesting that I don't have... yeah. I might not have uploaders on those boxes. Okay. So now that we've got the output taken care of. I have no idea what the hell. But now that we've got the output taken care of, we need the input. So I do need the inputs from the frames. And I'm curious as to whether or not to do a certain thing. Whether I pull from the train station directly, or if I pull from... I mean, we're going to have enough storage on the... yeah, we'll have enough storage on that, so... now what I want to do is I do want to make a walkway rather than... yeah, like do a walkway rather than a... rather than a full foundation. You know, walkway from one factory to another. That way it doesn't look like the actual factories are connected. I just do a little walkway in between. I might make... actually, you know what? Let's do a full-size foundation, but not an actual foundation. Yeah, I think that would be good. Yeah, let's do this here instead. Yep, and we'll just make the foundation, or we'll just make the walkway wider. It's because I do plan on putting a belt across here, and I was just curious on how I should do that. I think this will be the best way of doing that. Oops. There we go. Yeah, but I'm going to use this walkway, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves the... since it's a full foundation, we could probably use this, actually. See how this looks. Alright, does that go into the... not really. Okay, I like that then. And we can zoop that all the way across. Or not all the way across, but all the way up to here. And that way it's supported. Yeah, so we'll just leave it like that, I think. And then from this side we'll go down to this level and then up to that level. Like that. And then that kind of... that'll support the bridge for the most part, I think. I mean, we can always do it this way too. We can always add an extra leg. This is a bit too much structure, I think, though. Oops, not that. And we'll just do the single. Like this. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, just do the single bit going across there. Okay. So then what I want to do is I want to go over here. You know what, we can use... no, we'll use this belt here. Okay, I got it. I got what I want to do. Alright, we need a connection point, which I could probably use a ceiling mount for that. Yeah, we'll put it here. It doesn't really matter where necessarily, but I'm putting a ceiling mount there so I can get a connection point to kind of line up against, and then a smart splitter. I'll put 2 there maybe. Oh, you know what it is actually? I do need to put a belt in from a ceiling mount. Yeah. There we go. That'll give me a line. Well, I thought it would. What the heck? I thought that would totally give me a line. I mean, what if I point it inwards? It's fine. We'll just line it up the best we can, I suppose. Yeah, usually you get a line from something like that, but whatever. Okay, so we want to the way we want to set this up is overflow is going to go forward, which goes up to the train station, because we want to feed the immediate factory first, and then any is going to go to the right. So then we'll go ahead and pull this like this. That like that. I'm just going to pull this as far as I can, really. This is like, yeah, I really don't care. Okay, and then this is where it's going to get interesting. Because I don't want to go above the walkway. But I do want to go below the walkway. So what I might have to do is I might have to put in a foundation at this level in order to use that. Yeah, because you can't... Well, actually, can you? Nope, you cannot put ceiling mounts on walkways, which is very strange, actually. Would have never thought that would be the case. That's good. We'll just temporarily... we probably only need to go to, like, here. And then we can go that way with it. We're just using the walkway as a way of... That's the other reason the walkway exists. Is using the walkway as a means of... getting this to where I need it to go. Why is that curve? Oh. Because I'm an idiot, that's why. And also that's too close anyway. Put it to here. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, you know what? I don't have to do it that way. I can always do it this way. We'll have to put all that back, of course. A little annoying that I have to do it that way, but not a big deal. Yeah, and then we just drag the belt across there. Just like, yep, it should go straight across. Which it does. Then I'm going to temporarily put a thing there. Actually, no, there's no reason to... Well, I mean, I guess there is, but there isn't. At the same time. Oh, no, I do have a thing. Okay. So we'll have to put one here. Like that, and then we'll have to put one... there like that. Yeah, a little annoying to do, but at least we're getting her done. No! Hate when it does that. I can't wait for the new curve modes. Those look pretty cool. Because then we could do some really cool stuff with belts. Because getting a belt to do a circle, you have to build the structure first around where you want the circle, and then either delete the structure or keep the structure depending on what you want. That is kind of how that is. Yeah, but it's okay. And even then, it's still not a true circle. It's, you know, just got a bunch of flat edges in it. Okay, so now all we got to do is get it hooked up to that, and then do the train station stuff. Yeah, the train station... the train station stuff is very interesting. Basically, we just pull from the train, and then this is what I do here. Oh. This belt got disconnected somehow. I don't remember disconnecting that, ever, but it got disconnected, so we'll fix that. Might be why one of the belts is always empty. Not really. That's fine, though. But yeah, we pull from the train and get all the belts. Of course, there's going to be less belts other than this one. This one needed a lot of screws per minute, so that's why it's got so many belts. Yeah, we just pull from the train station and then up to the factory. So yeah, let me get that all fixed, and then we'll call that good. Well, we still need to do power, but we'll call the belts good anyway. Alrighty, so now I've got all the belts done. Fix my mic, there we go. Yeah, excuse me. So we've I've also got the power in place, so all the belting is done, all the power is in place, all the belting from the train station is done. We just got to send a few trains out, and then we can get started on the next factory here. Okay, so this is the output. This one is concrete, so we need to send a train out. Our very first concrete train, I think. I mean, I could look at the map, but I'm pretty sure... No, we do have 2 concrete trains? What's the other concrete train doing? Or did I leave a train... Oh, no! This is why I don't put trains down. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That means I gotta go across the map. What are you doing on my rails? I love turbo ammo. But that does mean, yeah, I gotta go across. I gotta go all the way out to the Rocky Desert to get that started. Oh, I guess in the meantime we could send a different train out. I'll probably just put a train down and go drive out there. I'll put on automatic mode so I don't crash into any other trains. So this one cannot be running, but we can get steel pipes going. Speaking of, I should probably set these to unload. And I did check with this alternate recipe, I did check like pipes and things, so we should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go ahead and paint this. And use the F key. I don't know why, but painting the train cars when they don't have any things on them, they turn red when they get loaded. They're very weird. Well, they don't turn red, it highlights red as if I'm trying to delete it. It's very strange. Alright, this says... Crap. I don't know if we have another steel pipes train. I don't think we do. What would we need steel pipes for? I guess I can always look at the map. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Alright, good. So no trains. No train stations either? Or no train... Oh. If I spelled it right, okay. So we have a steel beam train, but we don't have a steel pipe train. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Edit timetable, type in steel, steel pipes export, heavy monster frame steel pipe import. Save changes, turn on self-driving. Thought I did this. Yeah, probably did. Okay. Up goes that train to get us some steel pipes, because we need steel pipes for this particular factory. And then, even though the factory's not set up, I am going to go ahead and set these. Geez, how many of these am I going to have to deal with? Get out of my train station! So I love turbo ammo. I love the ramping up, it's so much fun. Alright, well, I'm going to set me down a train here. And then we're going to edit the timetable, set a destination for concrete factory. I need to rename that factory anyway. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. That way I can just set it and forget it, you know. Alright, let's go over to the steel factory then. Oh, right in. Here we are over at the concrete factory. Yeah, stupid me putting a train down when I needed to actually use that. Yeah, it looks like I used the limestone and black. Did I paint the train too? I probably did. Okay. Let's go get us... looks like everything is good. We're going to do concrete factory. I probably can't spell it all. Oh, close. Okay, we'll do it this way then. I'll just take out one of the spaces. There we go. Concrete factory export. Alright, and then the concrete train 1. So now we finally have a destination for this bad boy. We're going to edit the timetable. Concrete factory export, concrete import. I'm actually going to back up as well. Oh, I didn't save. Whoops. Of course I didn't save. Why would I save? You know, that sounds useful. So yeah, that way we can actually go to this factory. These are all set to load, right? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I do stupid stuff, so you know, gotta check my past. Gotta check past me to make sure I've done this right. But yeah, welcome to my concrete factory if you have not seen it. Oh, with the autosave. Yep. got fake like wet concrete, you know, things that you could back a truck underneath, so you can get like wet concrete rather than the concrete in the bags. Kind of made it look like a concrete factory too. And then I've got my silos that look like they're full of water, and then the 2 silos full of limestone and stuff like that. I'm not going to let this train go. I'm going to turn off self-driving for just a moment, because we could take a little bit of a tour of this place. I haven't been here in a long time, so yeah, I've got 2 more uploaders here. I've got some uploaders inside as well, and sometimes it's still not enough, which is hilarious. If we go in here, I never did really finish the interior, but if we go on in here, you've got your pipes for your water coming in, and then you got your limestone coming in over here. So you can kind of, you know, look out over the limestone, see it coming into the factory. You got your, you know, your main power switch here that you turn on and off the factory with. And then you've got the factory floor with the refineries, because we're using the wet concrete recipe, of course. Which is pretty crazy. We don't... I barely overclock this, and of course I can always throw summer sloops in it if I need more. But yeah, we've got all these uploaders as well. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. I got 7 uploaders, and like I said, sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes I outpace the damn thing, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, a whole bunch of uploaders. So, and that's the concrete factory. I actually made these silos climbable too. If you don't have a, oh yeah, upstairs. I didn't do anything upstairs. Like I said, I never finished the interior of this factory. This is more, it's all more for show anyway, but this is supposed to be the boss's office, where he can overlook the factory floor, essentially. And then this would just be a bunch of offices and such. And I went with these window styles because it made it look like a more old school factory, which is what we're going to do with the encased industrial beams as well. We're going to put a factory probably on that side of the bridge. Probably over there somewhere. Put a encased industrial beam factory over there, and then connect it up to the main route here. And this is all bridges, but I need to swap these out. These bridges aren't that great, to be honest. I need to swap them out for the better bridge design, which is this one. Which is, you know, just a much better bridge design than these ones. Are nice, the little arch bridge things, but they're a little too small to look like that. So yeah, eventually I will be swapping that out. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop on into this train and let's get going. Finally, we have a concrete train that's actually going somewhere. And then we gotta go from from the rocky desert over here all the way over here to this area. So, see you over there. Alrighty, and we are back at the factory. If I get out, there we go. And we're gonna unload all of our concrete. And we did pass by the steel pipe train, so I'd imagine there's steel pipe in here. Yep, steel pipe is in the bottom, it looks like. Doesn't really matter which one goes where, just as long as they all work. Yeah, that train's gonna leave empty because, well, there is no there is no concrete in this train at all, or in the station at all. So that'll be good. And there goes the concrete. Gonna take a while to fill that up. Let's upload some of this stuff here. Get out of my inventory. Get into the upload. I eventually need to turn all that into more DNA capsules so I can get more tickets. But then again, I am at the point where... Well, actually, no, DNA capsules points are different. That's right. DNA capsule points are different from the normal points. Yeah, all we're missing now is the encased industrial beams. We get those going, and we'll be golden. And of course, if I summer sloop this, If I ever need to summer sleep this, I can, and I'll end up making, twice the amount, which will be, what, 56? Because it's 28, right? Yeah, 28, so that'd be 56. So that'd be nice. 56 ain't bad. 56 is not a bad number. That is pretty decent. So yeah, if I need to make more, I will. That's okay, though. So I guess, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys want to see the encased industrial beam factory next time, or this week, or whatever, maybe next week, whenever we can get to it, yeah, do let me know. I'll start building it when I can, but yeah, I don't know when that's going to be. It's going to be a long time from now. But that is okay. Well, looks like we've got time to do the next factory. So now that we've got this factory done, we can get started on the fused modular frames factory, which that one's going to be a lot more complicated. I do have fused modular frames in here, don't I? Yeah. Grab some. Fused modular frames. Oh, the one thing I probably should do, which is this my steel pipe factory or steel pipe train? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go get all of the heavy modular frames out of that storage, if I did have them in a storage, and bring them out here. And then I'll get started on that factory. So let me do that real quick. Alrighty, now that we're back here once again, let's go ahead and drop off all those heavy modular frames. Going into the uploader. Should be able to fit all of it in one train station. That's pretty good. Yep, so then when we actually start making heavy modular frames, we won't have a big old box of them, over at the temporary factory area. Because that would be incredibly annoying. Also, I did clean up the power in this area, too. Look what I did for this. The power poles are really short looking, because they're inside the foundation. I thought it was fun. But yeah, power comes from over there to over here is good. Alrighty. So now we just need to get this factory started. Okay, we'll have to leave these two power poles in here for the moment. We don't have to have this connected, though, because we're pulling power from the train station directly. Alright, so again, we're going to go ahead and start with our simple box with the metal. Actually, let's see here. Hold on. I need to look at this real quick. Let's go ahead and put this on the floor. Oh, did we ever pick up those heavy modular frames in the factory? I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever picked up those heavy modular frames that are in here. I might have to look on Satisfactory Calculator if I can't find them. Yeah, I bet they're underneath the machine or something. Yeah, probably. Because I don't want to delete it and then put it back. Then I gotta hook everything up. I mean, it's not that hard, but or was it? I'll look at it on Satisfactory Calculator and see if it actually is there. Because I don't want to delete it for no reason to pick it up. But yeah, we can look at it on there, because Satisfactory Calculator will tell me that they're where the items are on the map. The items to be picked up. Yeah, and maybe for this one, let's put this over here by the train station rather than inside the factory. Because over here we're not building anything, so... yeah. So yeah, looks like same frame build. Exactly same frame build. We've got corner pieces, as well as we're going to use. We decided last time we were going to use walls for this one, and then we're going to use a 1 meter foundation to make the top piece here. To make that, obviously we're not going to do the bottom because of that. But yeah, so looks like the same frame. Let me pull out, I want to pull out one stack of heavy modular frames. So I want to take a look at it compared Okay, so looks like these thicker pieces here are these, but unfortunately we can't do that. There's just no reason. And then these can be foundations, though. For that, we'll just use really small foundations, or not small we'll just use less, of course. Yeah, it would be less. It'd be probably 2 foundations on the top and bottom. Take them out. The only problem is the corners, the corner pieces. It's like, how do we do these here? So these wouldn't be too hard. Oh, we gotta do them on the bottom of the frame too. We could do that. Let's see, and then fused frame. Oops. Yeah, the fused modular frame. Looks like it's blenders all the way. Okay, so going to be slightly bigger than a manufacturer, but not by much. Or are they the same size? I think they're roughly the same size. They're pretty close. I think the blender's slightly bigger though. It's just ever so slightly bigger. But yeah, we're going to use the normal recipe because I'm not using this one. This one would require aluminum ingots being delivered as well as nitric acid and fuel. So we'd need 4 coming in just to make that. Yes, this makes twice as much, or makes it twice as fast. But this one's just more simple. Plus, I have the factory for this, for the aluminum casings. We have an aluminum factory for the aluminum casings that was already made specifically for feeding this factory, essentially. And then the nitrogen gas. This number is actually wrong, by the way. The 25,000 nitrogen gas. You need 25 nitrogen gas in order to make the fuse frame, not 25,000. For some reason, when it comes to gases, and I think liquids too, for some reason this is not correct. It's not displaying correctly. But it takes 25 to make one, but you need 37.5 in order to per minute in order to make it at that speed. But yeah, we'll be using the normal one, so blender. Okay, I was just curious. All right, so yeah, we'll just go with the standard frame, just like we have already. But basically we won't put the corners on it. Or should we put the corners on it? Or should we do foundations? Do foundations and then... The foundations would be really thick, though. Just like, well, crap. I think we will just do the normal frame. I'll just do the normal frame, what we've already done. We just won't, like I said, we just won't put those corner pieces on it where it connects. Yes, it would be thicker to do the it's thicker for the foundations, but then we'd have to go even thicker on this, and this would be pretty crazy too. I think just the regular, big metal pillar will work for this particular design. So this one I am going to try a little bit harder when it comes to like these edges. I would like to see if I could put the edge on it with some beams or something. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let me go ahead and build the center, the normal frame first, and then we can maybe get started on the details if we got time here, because we are running out of time, of course. Alrighty, so now that we've got the frame finished here, starting off with this frame, just like we have with all the others. Now we need to do the painted beam. So I'm going to go 3 in, or 4 in, technically. Let's see. Yeah, it needs to be in the exact middle. Yeah, we should be able to just do that, because it's almost exact. Does that look good, or... I guess I'd have to build the rest of it to find out. Okay. Yeah, I've got to build it. Oh, please, go that way. Freaking heck, this is going to be in the way, isn't it? Did I delete the beam? I did not. Okay. I think if I pull it from the outside, it'll be good. Yeah, if I pull it from the outside or in the middle. So basically what we do is we go from here. 1, 2, 3, go to here. This should work better, as long as I can get a connection point off of it. Oh. Okay, I mean, damn. That was freaking close, but yeah, it's not gonna... That is not gonna work. Okay, there's gotta be another way. If I put this here... Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work, would it? Ooh, actually, if I put this here... Whoops. Put that like that. That should work. We'd have to put it on both sides there. It's still a little too close though. Yeah, I think the beam trick is, or using the beam, the painted beam is better. I just got to figure out the right spot for it. Yeah. I guess what we could do is we could build it into a blueprint. Like build one of these corners into a blueprint, and then we could just place the blueprint on all 4 corners. I guess that just depends on how easy or hard this particular thing is. Yeah, I need power. But yeah, I've done this before. I just got to figure out exactly where I need to put this, and I'm out of time, unfortunately. Ooh, that just gave me an even better idea. What if we used a foundation? Because it's an exact 45, right? So yeah, if we use a foundation here instead. Okay. Go in the middle of the foundation then. Yeah, just like that. And that gives us an exact 45-degree angle, because that's what we need anyway. Yeah, it gives us an exact 45-degree angle. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that on the inside, on the bottom. Let's take a look here. Maybe. I guess we'll delete it if I need to. But yeah, that does work. The only problem I have from that point, though, is how do we get a 45 going this way? Let me go ahead and grab out a blueprinter. Special blueprint designer. Yeah. Yep. So we'll make a blueprint of that. Now, unfortunately, like I said, we are out of time for this episode, so we're going to have to go ahead and end it here. So next time we'll continue with this particular factory, getting it done and all that stuff. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. We've got our heavy modular frame factory up and going. We fixed a couple of issues. We got all the belts done. We got started on a new factory. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I think we should have all these factories done by the end of the week. And maybe we'll throw the heavy encased, or maybe we'll throw the encased industrial beams in there as well this week. We'll see what happens. At least get a start on that or something. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, unfortunately, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.